Good day everyone, ThePandaPhotographer here, and I got a pair of earbud headphones from ACORCE that are noise cancellation free, Bluetooth 4.1, weather seal, and under $30 on Amazon. That's right, $30 on Amazon, and I'm not sponsored by Amazon. I get free stuff from Amazon. I purchased this with my own money and my own time to make this video. And these headphones were designed for the sports enthusiast, the person that is doing exercise, doing sports. But this can be used on casual use if you're out in the snowy weather, rainy weather, and these would do justifications very well. I was surprised by the audio quality coming from these headphones. The basses were really rich, the midtones and the vocals very clear, and I have to say, for $30, I was surprised by the audio quality. Now, in the design department here, you might be saying to yourself, I don't like that design, they look weird, but give it a few days, a week or two, you forget about the design and listen to that audio quality. And the build quality would just also make you wonder, these are really $30? Wow, surprise. But with that said guys, hit that subscribe button if you like this content, hit the notification to see more content. And as a photographer, I care about my audio. I have to listen to audio when I'm working or doing shooting or doing portraits or doing portrait shoots. These headphones are really great, and I have to say, $30, you can't go wrong. And these headphones do justification. But not only that guys, if you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal donation link down in the descriptions below. It really helps me out. And with that said guys, let's get into this video. Let's talk about the overall experience dealing with these headphones, and let me explain why you should buy these headphones for $30.
Thank you everyone for hitting that subscribe button and hitting that notification button. But let's continue to talk about these ACORCE Bluetooth 4.1 noise cancellation waterproofing headphones. Now the build quality on them are aluminum casing, which you find most of the time $60 to $100 headphones. But for $30 headphones, the aluminum casing is a bonus because they are actually waterproofing headphones meant for the athletic in mind. If you're doing sports, doing mountain riding, running in the back trails of the mountains, doing any type of sports that consume sweat and waterproofing, these headphones are what they're designed for. But with that said, I do want to talk about the design department. Now, this may differ because you may have different opinions, but they, as you can see, they stick out pretty damn well and they look noticeable. But with a week or two, you'll forget about the design, but you really want to focus on that audio quality experience. And what I mean by that is that the audio quality experience in my testing has been superb. I mean, basses, when listening to my Japanese hip-hop, Korean hip-hop, French hip-hop, or listen to electronic music, listen to trance, dubstep, I found to hear noise coming from my music that I never heard before. So vocals sound rich and very clear, midtones sound very nice and rich, and the bass is, like I said, sounds very, very, very good. Now, I do want to talk about receiving calls and making calls. When talking to the other recipient on the other line, the person has told me that they have heard, and this may vary between units, but it sounds very muffled, but with a lot of bass. Voices can be better, but I will have to say that it can improve, but people can still hear me and can still talk, but it does sound a little muffled. But other than that, these headphones are superb. But with that said, I also want to talk about battery life. Battery life for me has been about average of 9 to 10 hours at 50 decibels. I don't recommend going any higher than 70. If you do go higher than 70, the battery life will be different. You may suffer 4 to 6 hours of battery life as average, but for me, at 50 decibels, I'm getting about 8 to 10 hours, minimum 11 hours at best. But with that said guys, I do want to talk about the noise cancellation. Now, I do want to talk about an incident with me running into a few people with noise cancellation when using these in my ear, and I have to say they actually block out a lot of the ambient noise in the background, which can cause some problems. Now, this is good and bad, but take it with a grain of salt. I ran into a biker when he said on his left. I went to my left by accident, and I ran it right into him. So it does block a lot of ambient noise, but the noise cancellation does work, and it does seem to be on par with a lot of these $100 headphones that you see on the market today. Now, for $30, you can't beat it. So if you want to get it from your cousin, your nephew, or a family member, go ahead. These are the headphones that may be suitable for someone like yourself. But I do also want to talk about the weather experience with the waterproofing. Now, it rained on me a few times when using these headphones, and I have to say they hold up pretty well, and they are meant for waterproofing. So if you are thinking about looking for some headphones that need some waterproofing and they're wireless and they're Bluetooth, hey, these earbuds would just do phenomenally well for what you're looking for in your category, that is. But with that said, I am the Panda Photographer, and as a photographer, I bring you photography most of the time, but I bring you tech, and I bring you my audio experience, and I will be color grading this footage and using Lux and Adobe Premiere. So I am shooting this with a profile of -2 contrast, -2 saturation, -1 sharpness. So I will add in Lux to this, and I'm using the Sony A77 Mark II with the Sigma 18-35 art lens. And with that said, guys, the Panda Photography here. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching this content. Please, if you have any other questions about these earbuds, please leave them down in the comments below. But don't forget to follow me on social medias like Instagram, the Panda Photographer, Facebook, and Twitter. All that is down below. But if you want to support this channel, please do hit that PayPal donation button. And as a travel photographer and houseless photographer right now, I do appreciate all the donations that I receive, and also I appreciate you mostly for watching this content. It really helps me out, and share this content. But with that said, eat, sleep, photography, and repeat, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.